Post-Punk Peace presents Post-Punk Essentials. Punk's raw energy set the stage for a new era. It was loud, unruly, and unapologetically rebellious. From this chaos emerged something transformative. Welcome to Post-Punk Essentials, the sound of rebellion and peace. Today, we will review a non-exhaustive listing of post-punk essentials. Here, rebellion finds a rhythm, and peace becomes a powerful anthem. As we embark on this journey, get ready to explore how post-punk shaped music and culture. The story begins now. Stay tuned and immerse yourself in the sound of rebellion and peace. First up, we meet Gang of Four. Hailing from Leeds, Gang of Four combined punk's raw energy with a funk-infused rhythm section that compelled listeners to both dance and think. Their debut album, Entertainment, is a masterclass in merging political commentary with infectious grooves. Songs like To Hell with Poverty and Damaged Goods are not just post-punk anthems, they're rallying cries for social change, encapsulating the band's vision of a more equitable world. Manchester's Joy Division, led by the enigmatic Ian Curtis, created a soundscape that was as haunting as it was beautiful. Their music, particularly the iconic Love Will Tear Us Apart, speaks to the human condition in a way that transcends time. Joy Division's introspective lyrics often grappled with themes of alienation and despair, yet there's a profound sense of solace in their melodies, a reminder that peace often comes from confronting our inner turmoil. The Cure's early work, with its gothic overtones and introspective lyrics, provided a soundtrack for the disenchanted youth of the 80s. Robert Smith's ability to weave tales of love, loss, and longing into lush, atmospheric tracks has made The Cure a staple in the post-punk pantheon. Their music offers a refuge, a peaceful escape for those who feel misunderstood by the world around them. New York's Talking Heads, fronted by the eccentric David Byrne, took post-punk into uncharted territories with their blend of world music influences and art school experimentation. Their album, Remain in Light, is a testament to the band's vision of a world united through music, a place where differences are celebrated and harmony is found in diversity. Susie Sue's powerful presence and the Banshees' innovative soundscapes created anthems of empowerment that resonated with a generation. Their music, characterized by its fearless exploration of dark themes, also carried a message of resilience and peace through self-expression. U2's post-punk roots are often overshadowed by their later stadium rock success, but the band's early work is imbued with a sense of urgency and a desire for peace. Songs like Sunday Bloody Sunday directly address the violence in Northern Ireland while advocating for reconciliation and understanding. In the tapestry of post-punk, these bands and many others have woven threads of peace through their music. They've challenged listeners to think critically about the world and have offered solace through their art. Post-punk is more than just a genre. It's a movement that continues to inspire and provoke, reminding us that in the echoes of rebellion, there's a harmony that calls for peace. Wire emerged as one of the most innovative bands of the post-punk era. Their album, Pink Flag, introduced a minimalist approach to songwriting that would influence countless bands. Their lyrics often reflected on the absurdity of modern life, suggesting a yearning for simplicity and peace in a complex world. After the dissolution of the Sex Pistols, John Lydon, Johnny Rotten, formed Public Image Limited, Pyle. Pyle's music was a radical departure from punk, incorporating dub and noise rock, and their work often tackled themes of personal and political turmoil, advocating for a sense of inner peace amidst chaos. Hailing from Manchester, the Chameleons provided a lush soundscape with their dreamy guitars and introspective lyrics. Their songs captured the essence of suburban NY and the search for meaning, echoing the human desire for peace and understanding. With their majestic melodies and Ian McCulloch's poetic lyrics, Echo and the Bunnymen crafted songs that were both grandiose and intimate. Their music often dealt with existential themes, offering a contemplative take on finding peace in a world filled with uncertainty. Bauhaus is often credited with pioneering Gothic rock, but their roots are firmly planted in post-punk. Peter Murphy's baritone voice and the band's theatrical performances created an aura of mystery. Their exploration of dark themes was a cathartic release for fans, serving as a sanctuary for those seeking solace. Led by the enigmatic Mark E. Smith, The Fall were known for their prolific output and idiosyncratic style. Their music, characterized by repetitive rhythms and Smith's stream of consciousness lyrics, offered a unique perspective on the mundanity and absurdity of life, hinting at the peace that comes from embracing one's individuality. Rising from the ashes of Joy Division, New Order became synonymous with the fusion of post-punk and electronic dance music. Their transition from the somber tones of their predecessor to the euphoric beats of tracks like Blue Monday reflects the transformative power of music to bring joy and peace to the masses. Perry Ubu stands out as one of the earliest post-punk bands, emerging from the proto-punk scene of Cleveland. Their debut album, The Modern Dance, showcases a blend of rock and avant-garde sounds, with tracks like Non-Alignment Pact reflecting on the Cold War era's political tensions and advocating for neutrality and peace. The Slits broke new ground with their punk attitude and reggae influences. As one of the first all-female post-punk bands, they challenged gender norms and promoted feminist ideals, advocating for social peace and equality through songs like Typical Girls and In the Beginning There Was Rhythm. Boston's Mission of Burma is known for their experimental approach to music, using tape loops and feedback to create a unique sound. Their politically charged lyrics often addressed the anxieties of the time, suggesting a quest for inner peace in the face of external chaos. The Raincoats offered a different take on post-punk with their experimental and improvisational style. Their self-titled debut album is a patchwork of punk, folk, and avant-garde elements, reflecting on personal and political themes with a subtle call for peace and understanding. With their politically charged lyrics and fusion of punk, funk, and free jazz, the pop group were at the forefront of the post-punk movement. Their song We Are All Prostitutes captures the band's critique of consumer society and their advocacy for social justice and peace. Young Marble Giants stood apart with their minimalist arrangements and understated vocals. Their album Colossal Youth is a study in simplicity and introspection, offering a peaceful counterpoint to the often chaotic energy of post-punk. The Gun Club injected the post-punk scene with a dose of American roots music. Their blend of punk and blues created a raw and emotive sound, with songs like Mother of Earth reflecting on personal struggles and the search for peace. Swell Maps, with their lo-fi aesthetics and experimental noise, brought an anarchic spirit to the post-punk scene. Their work, such as the album A Trip to Marinaville, showcases a chaotic yet thoughtful approach to music, reflecting on the turmoil of the times while hinting at the need for peace amid chaos. Fronted by Howard Devoto, Magazine offered a more polished and artful take on post-punk. Their album, Real Life, is a sophisticated blend of punk energy and lyrical depth, addressing themes of societal unrest and the quest for personal peace. The Sound were a band that, despite critical acclaim, remained under the radar. Their album, From the Lion's Mouth, is a powerful statement on the human psyche, exploring themes of isolation and the search for peace in a troubled world. Orange Juice, led by Edwyn Collins, brought a jangly, upbeat sound to the post-punk table. Their music, particularly the album Rip It Up, combined catchy melodies with a sunny disposition, offering a more optimistic view of peace and harmony. This heat were known for their avant-garde approach to post-punk, blending genres and pushing sonic boundaries. Their self-titled debut album is a challenging listen, but it's filled with themes of political dissent and a desire for societal peace. Nick Cave's early band, The Birthday Party, was known for its intense and chaotic live performances. Their music often dealt with dark themes, but there was an underlying message of catharsis and the peace that comes from confronting one's demons. The Teardrop Explodes, fronted by Julian Cope, infused post-punk with psychedelic influences. Their album Kilimanjaro offers a kaleidoscopic take on the genre, with lyrics that often touch on themes of peace and understanding. The Psychedelic Furs brought a romantic sheen to post-punk with their saxophone-laden tracks and Richard Butler's raspy vocals. Their song The Ghost in You is a hauntingly beautiful reflection on love and loss, offering a sense of peace in the acceptance of life's ephemeral nature. Killing Joke is known for their aggressive sound and dystopian themes. Their self-titled debut album presents a stark vision of a world in turmoil, yet their music also carries a message of awakening and the possibility of peace through collective action. The Smiths, with Morrissey's distinctive voice and Johnny Marr's jangly guitar work, crafted songs that were at once melancholic and hopeful. Tracks like There Is a Light That Never Goes Out offer a bittersweet take on the search for peace and belonging. While often associated with new wave, Devo's early work has a strong post-punk edge. Their music, with its satirical take on consumer culture and conformity, suggests a path to peace through individuality and self-awareness. Husker Du blended hardcore punk's speed and energy with melodic hooks and introspective lyrics. Their album Zen Arcade is a concept work that explores themes of disillusionment and the quest for inner peace. Cocteau Twins offered an ethereal take on post-punk with their lush soundscapes and Elizabeth Fraser's otherworldly vocals. Their music provides a tranquil escape, inviting listeners to find peace in the beauty of their sonic universe. Though often associated with the no-wave and alternative scenes, Sonic Youth's early work has post-punk roots. Their experimental approach to guitar music and themes of alienation resonate with the post-punk ethos, suggesting peace can be found in artistic expression. The Comsat Angels were known for their atmospheric sound and introspective lyrics. Their album Sleep No More is a haunting exploration of alienation and the search for connection, offering a sense of peace through its ethereal soundscapes. A Certain Ratio stood out with their blend of punk, funk, and dance music. Their track Shack Up is a prime example of their ability to get people moving while also reflecting on social issues, promoting a message of unity and peace. The Durruti Column, primarily the project of guitarist Vini Riley, offered a more introspective and instrumental approach to post-punk. Their music is a meditative journey, with albums like The Return of the Durruti Column providing a peaceful backdrop for contemplation. The Feelies combined post-punk with jangly pop, creating a sound that was both nervous and dreamy. Their album Crazy Rhythms is an energetic yet introspective work that captures the tension and release of seeking peace in a fast-paced world. The Monochrome Set brought a sense of wit and satire to post-punk. Their clever lyrics and catchy melodies, as heard on Eligible Bachelors, offer a playful take on the genre, suggesting that peace can also be found in humor and lightheartedness. The legacy of post-punk remains a powerful force in today's music landscape. From indie rock to electronic genres, the influence of post-punk pioneers is undeniable. The raw rebellion and innovative sounds crafted by bands like Joy Division and Gang of Four continue to inspire a new generation of artists. Contemporary bands infuse their tracks with the same ethos of peace and activism, keeping the spirit of post-punk alive. Acts such as Interpol, The Strokes, and even electronic artists like LCD Soundsystem pay homage to the post-punk movement. It's a testament to how the genre has transcended decades, impacting not only music, but also fashion, art, and culture. From the intricate bass lines to the thought-provoking lyrics, the blueprint laid out by post-punk artists continues to resonate. As we navigate through the currents of modern music, the echoes of post-punk's message remain profoundly clear. This segment serves as a reminder that great music doesn't just entertain. It challenges, provokes thought, and ultimately inspires change. Up next, let's delve deeper into how post-punk served as a movement for peace and activism. Discover the voices that shaped a generation and how their messages still echo today. In the echoes of rebellion, there's a harmony that calls for peace. Post-punk music captured the spirit of unrest and transformed it into a timeless call for harmony. From the anguish and intensity of its beginnings, a new message emerged, one of unity, understanding, and change. The bands we've explored, their haunting melodies and powerful lyrics, each carries a story. Each is a thread in the intricate tapestry of post-punk history, weaving together themes of resistance and serenity. This genre not only challenged the status quo, but also inspired hope and resilience. As we look back at live performances and poignant moments etched in time, we recognize the profound impact these artists had. They sang not just of rebellion, but of a longing for peace, a desire for a better world. Their message remains as vital today as it was back then. Post-punk's legacy lives on, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. And as we conclude this journey, we are reminded, in every echo of rebellion, there is always a harmony calling for peace, a melody that endures. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the essence of post-punk.